Should you read Ultimate Spider-Man? There will be major spoilers here, so if you don't want to hear them, read the comic or check out my shorter spoiler-free review. Link in the description below. For those who don't know, I am a huge Spider-Man fan, but I despise reading his comics, let alone Marvel or DC in general. The storylines are all over the place, and the writing quality is inconsistent across the board because many different writers give their own take. Some are good, others not so much. So why is this comic important? While Spider-Man is successful in movies and games, he's actually been in a major slump in the comics for quite some time. See, Marvel editorials don't want him to grow, therefore he comes across as an incel. Not only that, they apparently don't want him to be happy. It's a meme among Spider-Man fans that we love seeing him suffer, when that couldn't be further from the truth. We want to see him get out of perilous situations.
How many hits I take, I always find a way to come back.
But for some reason, editorials think Peter getting cucked or relying on an arch nemesis for help is a great idea. There's too much garbage to sift through, and all you need to know is Peter is having a bad time in his main continuity. Which brings us into the new Ultimate Universe. Right off the bat, I just want to say the art style drawn by Marco Cicchetto is fantastic. It gives the comic a nice edge that demands the reader to take it seriously. This is just a personal pet peeve, but if I don't enjoy the art style for any comic or manga, I can't read them. Now, onto the story. If for some reason you don't know his origin story, here's how it goes. 15-year-old Peter gets bit by a spider. He uses them for personal gain until his Uncle Ben lectures him.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Peter doesn't listen, suffers the consequences, and learns that message the hard way. In the new Ultimate Universe, the author Jonathan Hickman made some drastic changes. First off, Peter is married to MJ and has 2 kids. This is something you only see in what-if stories or one-shots. But here's the twist, he's not even Spider-Man yet. Also, Uncle Ben is still alive, but Aunt May is dead. There are other changes Hickman made, some more drastic than others. So what led to these differences? Long story short, some dude enters a new universe and messes with Peter's origin story, leading to several events that end with Aunt May and Norman Osborn's death from collateral damage. If you want to learn more, check out these comics. And if you don't, there's a small excerpt in the beginning of the issue recapping the events. This is probably the biggest thing I'm not super fond of. Too much interconnectivity. It may still be too confusing for potential readers that are unaware of other Marvel characters. I would have preferred if the comic was completely standalone. But you know, that's just a curse of being part of a larger universe. Back to Spider-Man. Peter is having a midlife crisis. He's living a decent life, but feels like he's unfulfilled. He wants to do something greater in life. Later, he receives a package from Iron Man, and inside contains a prototype suit and a spider. With some words of encouragement from his loved ones to do something greater, he lets the spider bite him and becomes the hero we know and love. So basically, this new comic is giving us a brand new take on this character. I'm really excited to see how they play out the story, considering Peter now has a family to take care of, as well as possibly new character dynamics with other people we're familiar with. The only thing I'm concerned about is how much homework is required to continue reading this going forward. Here's hoping the rest of the series is a self-contained story. With that, I'd give this issue an 8. Really solid start, though having prior knowledge being essential prevents me from giving this a stronger recommendation. I'll probably come back to this when the entire volume is out later this year, so stay tuned for that. So for those who want Spider-Man comics to be good again, go ahead and buy this so Marvel understands that we want more of this. So that was my first official YouTube review. What did you guys think? Did you guys like it? Then be sure to leave a like on the video. Was there anything I could improve on? Leave a comment down below and tell me. I'm still figuring out this process, but what I'm probably gonna do is continue making short reviews on all social media platforms. But if I feel like I have a lot more to say, I'll definitely make a YouTube video like this one. Anyways, I don't always plan what I review in the future, but I do have an idea what I want to review next. Before I share that, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around to the end. It really means a lot to me. With that, have a nice day everyone, and don't forget to subscribe or share this video.